everybody will pray for just a few minutes.
Oh, help Brother Daryl, God, I pray.
For many long years I've traveled my road. I'm weary and I'm tired of carrying this load.
Come on, man.
So often I'm tempted by Satan to bow, but I'm too near home to turn back now.
Lord, Lord. Come on.
I'm almost home. I'm almost home. And I know that my race is almost run. Through troubles and sorrows I've already come, and I can't turn back now.
Where you going?
For I'm too near home. When my laboring is over and I must lay down, I'll go and receive my beautiful crown. Well, it's goodbye to my friends I've met on my way, but I'll meet them again on that homecoming day. Almost home. That's probably truer than we even realize.
Amen. Help him, Lord.
I didn't think I would have to stand tonight, and I feel very empty. I'll be honest with you, I feel very empty, but the writer in the Bible, David, he said there is one step between me and the grave.
Come on now.
That's all there is.
Come on.
One step that separates me from death. I like to say that there's just one breath between me and God, one heartbeat away from eternity. I enjoyed what Brother Mike had already said, and I wish that men and women would take heed to it. This is a wonderful thing to be able to come and gather, Brother Joey, as we are here tonight, and for a great cause. It could have been worse. Could have been worse, the reason that we were called here tonight, Brother John.
Very true. Yeah,
But you know, I want you to understand that God, He's got a way of working. And God's way of working is for us to work together sometimes in love and in peace.
Yes, sir.
You want to see the very workings of God? Then watch His children. That's what we ought to be, a shining example, Brother Cullen, of what God would have us to be.
Come on, man.
You know, I want you to understand that one day a young man come to Jesus.
Bless him, Lord.
Listen, and he said, listen, how must I work the works of God? Listen, and Jesus said, this is the work of God, that you believe on Him, whom the Father has sent. Brethren, listen to me. I want you to understand that. Listen, that God has got a way of working. It ain't a big magic wand, brethren, but I know He's got all power on both in heaven and earth.
Yes,
Brother Larry, and one day, Jesus, He entered into a little home, brother, and listen, and everybody began to come, and they began to bring all their sick and their afflicted, and Jesus in the middle of that little home, all the seats no doubt were taken, all the doors were blocked with people, listen, covered with people, yet listen to me. All of a sudden, a few men brought a sick man in, brother, and they couldn't come in the door, and they climbed up on the roof, Brother Larry, listen, and they began to move the tiles of the roof back, and they tied ropes to the little bed, brethren, and they let that sick man down right through the roof of that home, right down to Jesus, brethren, and I love what He done. He looked at him, He looked at their faith, Brother Clyde, and He said, listen, brethren, thy sins, which were many, I forgive. And everybody sitting around, they begin to wonder about that, brethren. Even the religious leaders, they begin to wonder, well, this man is sick, and yet He said, I freely forgive your sin, brethren. And they begin to murmur to one another, and they begin to question, who in the world does this man think that he is, that he's gonna forgive sin, brother mine? And you know what, Jesus, He perceived, Brother Nate, what was going through everybody's mind, brethren, and He looked at them religious leaders, and He said, is it easier for the Son of Man to say thy sins, which are many, I'm going to freely forgive, or to say rise up and get out of that sick bed and walk? Brethren, I wondered about that, what Jesus said to them right there, brethren, when He said, what is easier, to just say thy sins are forgiven? You know what, if He was going to bring salvation, then He knowed He had to go to the cross. But the Son of Man, even before He went to the cross, all He had to do was speak the words, and somebody could be healed, brethren. Listen, you know why Jesus went to the cross? Because of you, Brother John. The Lord, you know why He went? Because of me, Brother Mike, because of you, because of your children. That's why He went there. You know why? We were lost, ruined, and undone. And brother, listen, we were alienated from the commonwealth of God's people, strangers to the covenant, promised without God, and having no hope in this world. But one day our Savior, Do you believe that he was from the beginning, Brother Clyde?
Sure I do.
I do too.
Sure I do. In the beginning was the Word.
Right from the very
God.
beginning,
Where was God?
God said, let us make man. Guess who he's talking to? Yeah, but there come a day, listen where Jesus said, let the reproaches, let the sins of them, listen, follow me. I'll go down there, I'll take their iniquities. I got news for everybody that's here. I don't know one person's heart. But I've got a God in heaven.
Come on now, yes, sir.
That knows the heart and the mind of everybody.
Amen.
And you know what? How we've all been found wanting, Brother Joe. Even Moses brought the children of Israel out of Egypt and brought them out into the wilderness. And he had them there for a long time, Brother John. And you know what, Moses? He had many problems, brother, listen. And at one point, he began to pray, and he said, oh, God, I want to know you better. I want to understand you a little more. God said, I'll go with you, Moses. God, you better go with me all the way into the promised land. Brother, if we're going to get to the promised land, it's going to be Jesus. Yeah, but listen to me. And Moses said, but God, you're misunderstanding me, maybe. I need you closer, Lord. I need to see you. And God said, nobody can see my face and live, brethren. God said, that's all right, Brother Ronnie. God said, I've got a place. God bless that place, Brother Mike. Yeah, the Lord said, there is a place by me. God bless that place. He's got a place for us. When you get down and out and problems start coming, and you humble right down and get on your knees, don't you doubt it. God Almighty got that place. But Moses, there is a place by me. Listen, it's in the cleft of the rock. Moses, I'm going to set you in that place. I'm going to set you right in the cleft. Listen to that rock, and I'm going to come by, but I'm going to put my hand right over your face, and you'll not see my face. But as I pass by you, I'll remove my hand, and you're going to see my hinder part. I read a little thing this week, a little commentary, and they were talking about disputing how Moses could know what the beginning of time was all about. I got news for them. When God lifted his hand and let Moses see them hinder part, he saw the beginning, brethren. Because God Almighty has got a little place for us. And brethren, I'm telling you what, when a little child of God, sometimes they get ready to leave this world, I believe God will visit them. I've seen many, Brother Larry. Even the other day, Brother Clyde, we went up to Brother Hubert's father's house. He's got an old wife there, and she's dying, listen. And you know what? Me and Brother Joe, he went, and then we sung some songs, and we held a little prayer, listen. And Brother Hubert started talking to her. Oh, he said, I know she's getting ready to leave this world. He said, just the other morning, she was laying there, and all of a sudden, she started reaching her hands up, and she started cupping her hands, and he said, honey, what are you doing? She said, I'm catching a little angel that's flying around my head. You know why? Because God Almighty has got a place in him.
Glory, yeah. Yes, sir.
I'm telling you one thing. For a weary people, we don't gotta worry too much. This world, I know it's full of trouble, but you just wait until you get across that river. Cold death, there's a land of joy. It's waiting in that morning. Yeah, Lord, wait till that final trump. It's going to be a great morning. You know what? Somebody said, well, what kind of trumpet is it going to be that morning? It's going to be that voice. Listen, it ain't going to be the trumpet that's to blow, saying that the race is getting started. Our race will be run.
That's it, brother.
It ain't going to be the trumpet blow to call the soldiers together to get ready for the battle. Our battle's going to be over. But with that final trumpet in the morning, it's going to be a voice of victory. No wonder Paul was in the right, and he said, oh, death, where is thy
We're coming out of there.
You want to know where the victory's at? It ain't in the old regular Baptist. It ain't in the Methodist. It ain't in the preacher's hands. It's in one man, and his name is Jesus. That's the one that I want to see in that morning. I've got a good mom and dad in this world. Brother Charlie had a good daddy, you know what? But in that morning of all mornings, we ain't going to be looking for Brother Charles. I ain't going to be looking for Mom and Dad. I ain't even going to be looking for my children. My eyes is going to be on one man, and his name is Jesus. That's the one that I want to see. Everything else. That's what it's all about.
Thank you, Lord.
Let's strive together. Let's love one another. Let's be good to one another as much as we can, Brother John. I'm full of mistakes, and I know that. And I realize that I do many things that's contrary to people at times. But you know what? Jesus still loves me.
Amen.
And I'm glad for that.
Amen.
As long as mercy is reigning, it'll be all right.
Amen.
And you know what? It's still raining today.
Thank God. Still raining today. Thank God.
I'm going to give way. I'm not going to take the time. And let Brother Clyde get started in this.
Very well done.
You come on. Hope I didn't say anything to hurt anybody.
No. Lord. Amen. That hurt him.